reason I've asked you to come out here today is because a matter of great importance and public interest has arisen, and I think it's important for everyone to have a certain amount of transparency as to what's actually going on in this case. I will start by saying this is not something I do often. I think this case is equally important to everyone, because if this is the type of conduct and these are the type of things that are done in this case when everyone is watching, you can only imagine what's being done when no one is watching. And I think these cases are incredibly important for that. And trust me, I have extensive experience in cases that are high profile where people are watching. And if you're sloppy and you do this in a high profile case, you absolutely do it when no one's watching. And that's a scary thought here. It's a scary thought when I employ all of you who are here to, we're trying to do our job. We want you to ask the tough questions. Don't take the guided tour. This case is not as simple and as open and shut as it has been laid out to be. You have only heard one side of this case, and what's coming out of it reeks. And I think all of you, it's your journalistic responsibility to seek out and ask them, why are you putting on a police officer who's lying on the stand? Why are you allowing that to happen? Why aren't you recording meetings with very important critical witnesses? Why are you not getting these statements completely locked down? And ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you there's a very good reason, and the reason is an obvious one. So I would ask that all of you, and even those who are listening, to seek out and ask these questions and hold them to their level of professionalism. And I can tell you this, it gives me no pleasure to stand here and do this, none whatsoever. I hate it with every being, every part of my being. But I will do it. I will fulfill my oath as an officer of the court and as the lawyer who's been entrusted with Shannon Gardner's life. They're not going to get away with lying in the courtroom. We're not going to stop until we seek justice in this case. They're not going to get away by creating evidence, and we're not going to allow that to happen in this case. I certainly hope that if there's any ambiguities, that they clear them up immediately, that they explain why they didn't record that meeting, why they didn't file a police report on that meeting, why Detective Johns is lying about speaking to a person when in fact he actually did, lying as to why she changed her number when in fact she still to this day has not changed her number. There's no reason any of these things could have had to have occurred in this case. If they really have a case, if their case is as open and shut as they say it is, to the point where they're confident enough to seek the ultimate penalty of death, then none of this should be going on. None of this. And the fact that they expect us to stand by and let it occur just isn't going to happen. Just is not.